One way that you can move towards more sustainability is by offering more sustenance at home. We can see to the needs of those around us and offer loving care through massage and healing touch. Use this video as a guide in giving a shoulder and neck massage. Find a good place for both the giver and receiver. Here, the giver stands behind the receiver who sits in an easy chair. Make sure the receiver is comfortable. Support the arms and legs. As a giver, make sure that you can position yourself and utilize a healthy, active posture. Begin by placing your hands on your person. Take a moment to breathe and focus your attention on the massage. As a giver, you are fully capable of giving a massage that promotes health and provides care for another person's body. Touching and caring for the body parts of another person offers the receiver a sense of belonging and well-being. This video will guide you through the massage of the neck, shoulders, and upper chest. You can use the audio or be guided visually. Avoid bony surfaces and other sensitive areas. Focus on the softer muscles. Place your hands upon the body parts to be massaged. Notice how your hands fit and the soft muscle areas that you will focus your touch upon. We will begin kneading the larger muscle surfaces. Make soft fists with your hands. You are pressing with the flatter backs of the fingers. Offering a massage is offering the opportunity to relax and receive caring attention. Do not press hard. Look to learn the shape and tone of the muscles. Soft fists can roll and press gently into shoulder muscles. At the front of the body, notice the collarbones. Massage a 3 or 4 inch band from the center of the chest out to the shoulders. People breathe easier when these muscles are more relaxed. When massaging 2 sides of the body, you can alternate the pressure from right to left, but look to maintain a symmetry in the placement of your hands. When squeezing the muscle, attempt to hold as much of the muscle in your hand as you can and gently squeeze, as if you were squeezing the water out of a sponge. Squeezing works better in the middle of the muscle, not at the edges or close to the bone. In this position, the squeeze looks like a pinch, but the fingers are creating the widest squeeze surface area possible. The grab under and squeeze for the neck is a great technique. It releases tension. Ease your hand beneath the natural curve of the neck so that your fingers reach the other side. Offer a squeeze to the muscles that run along the sides of the spine at the back of the neck. Repeat alternating sides. If you are receiving a massage, note that you are allowed to move. In fact, subtle movements and adjustments that you make in your body while receiving a massage leads to greater relaxation. Notice where the massage moves you. Notice where you become more relaxed. Now we will squeeze down the trapezius, at the back of the shoulders. Then the shoulder caps. Squeeze the shoulder caps. Next, you will find the sternum at the center of the chest. Just pressing for drawing lines. Draw lines from the center out, beneath the collarbone out to the shoulders. Use the palm of the hand to draw lines from the top of the shoulder cap down to the middle of the arm. Light pressure. Too much pressure can cause bruising. Light pressure. Adjust pressure. Be aware that clothing can rub skin the wrong way. Take care to protect the receiver's skin. When massaging the skin directly, you need to use lubrication such as oil or massage balm. Check out this technique. We are still drawing lines, but this is a digging technique. It feels very good. Don't dig like a puppy. Slowly dig from the center out towards the shoulder. When we draw lines in the direction we would like the body to relax. Going slower helps the receiver to breathe and relax. Move to the neck. Here, the way you draw the lines depends upon how the receiver is positioned. If the receiver's head is resting and supported, draw your lines from either side of the spine, starting at the back of the shoulders up towards the skull. If the receiver's head is up and not supported, use less pressure and a pattern of up along the spine to the base of the skull, then fountain out and down the sides of the neck gently. Lessen the amount of movement you create with the massage if the head is not supported. At the top of the lines, I add an outward circle where the skull meets the neck. Now transition to small circles moving from the center out, small circles moving from the top of the neck down to the shoulders, out to the sides. Finding the soft tissues of the muscles. Again, be sure to avoid bones. Once again, we'll begin with the small circles at the back of the neck, moving downwards to the shoulders, out to the sides. Just fitting your hands the best you can, softly, gently moving the muscles on both sides of the body. Work your way to the outer shoulders. Around to the front of the body. From the center of the chest out to the shoulders. Small circles. Continue to breathe. Continue to let go. Back out to the shoulder caps. We're going to work our way along the back of the shoulders, back up the neck to the base of the skull. Take your time getting there. Use soft circles at the temples to transition your massage to the SCM muscles at the neck. Take a moment here. It feels good. Focus on one side. Use your fingertips to find the bone behind the earlobe. This is where the SCM muscles begin. They run diagonally down the sides of the neck to the center of the chest, where the collarbones meet the breastbone. Wide at the top, here is a place for a gentle squeeze and knead action. Softly draw lines. Don't forget the other side. Again, find the bone behind the earlobe. The muscle is wide at the top. Squeeze and knead a few inches down. This is very gentle. And then draw the line. Light touch. Orient your fingers to do both sides. Very gently drawing lines down the thicker part of the muscle. Stop before coming to the front of the neck. Be even more gentle when using two hands at once here. Next, we'll finish with a gentle line going all the way to the front and then out to the sides. This is the peak of the massage. You could ask the receiver if there is anything that they'd like you to repeat. If so, pause here, because now we are reversing back through our massage pattern. Repeat drawing lines from the center out to the shoulders, from the tops of the shoulders down the arm bones. Keep a slow pace as you rewind through the steps of the massage. Repeat the slow dig. Count at least 3 slow strokes or 3 slow breaths for each step. This process promotes a balanced feeling for both the giver and the receiver. Return to kneading. Follow previous patterns of moving out along the back to the sides of the shoulder, along the front upper chest, to the shoulder caps, kneading gently. And finally, we will end with placing hands once again. Take a few moments to just place your hands upon the body of your loved one. Take a moment to think of how much you cherish this person, or a moment to think of well wishes related to this person. Allow the massage receiver to take an extended amount of time to move back into their day. Help me help other people with this video. Please remember the 3 S's. Please share, subscribe, and support me on Patreon.